Hey Wasians, let's talk. So with all this discourse stirring around right now, I thought I just wanted to give you my experience and my thoughts around it. So my dad's Filipino and my mom's white, and I'm not the most white-passing Wasian out there. So I have a pretty complicated history with my ideas of race. Growing up, I was always seen as too dark for the white kids and too white for the Asian kids. And on top of that, I didn't get much of my Asian cultural heritage having a white mom. Mixed Asian Media on Instagram has a great video on this, but my dad felt like the way to deliver for our family was by working, and the way my mom delivered for our family was by raising me and passing down her cultural values to me. And to make matters worse, when I was 14, my dad died, so I really didn't have that much link to my Filipino side. So in recent, when mixed Asian people started becoming a lot more visible, I felt empowered. I felt like I was finding a community, and I felt like I could finally take those first steps in rediscovering my Asianness. However, we gotta look at the first letter of Wasian, which is the W for white. We can't talk about this identity without talking about the inherent privilege that comes with it. The social capital, the white passing, the etc. And this isn't the first time that this identity has come with privilege. Let's look at Spanish colonialism in the Philippines, for example, where they had a caste system set up where Spanish mixed with Filipino was at a higher social standing than just Filipino-Filipino. And I think to some degree, the idea of being Wasian is much more palatable to a white audience. I think this privilege in some cases needs to be acknowledged. But that's not to say that I don't think it's also a good thing that people are finding community, because I think the community being built can be restorative in many ways, like in my case, but ultimately any sense of cultural restoration will be undermined if we value that white identity higher. So go ahead, be all the Wasian that you want, find your community, but just acknowledge that there's more to it than just the whiteness.